There's this red lever right here that you pull up. You don't even have to bend over. You push the stem forward and pull this up, and then this comes down. And then in order to unfold it, it's the same thing. Pull the stem up, push this upwards, and then pull this up as such. Another good thing about the Wheelspeed is that it has a very long board where you can fit both feet on it. Here's a view of the different board lengths. Here's the high boy, the Go Tracks, and the Wheelspeed. The Wheelspeed definitely has a lot more foot room, so I can fit 2 feet here. This one's getting a little tighter. And then this one, if I angle it, I can fit both my feet. The Wheelspeed also has the biggest tires. This is 10 inches, these are 8. Hey everyone, this is Colin, and in today's video I'm going to review the Wheelspeed WS1 350W front hub e-scooter. I'm going to unbox it, assemble it, go over the different functions, test ride it, and then give you a review. At the time of this filming, this retails on Amazon for $599. There is also a $130 coupon, which you can bring this down in price. There's also a sale that's supposed to go on in the beginning of October. I don't know what the price will be, but you can check out the description section below for a link to this product. There's also a Pro version of this, the WS1 Pro, and the front hub goes from 350 watts to 400 watts. The max speed goes from 15 miles per hour to 19 miles per hour. And then I think the range also increases from 20 to 25 miles to 35 to 40 miles. And that one is currently $799 with $180 coupon that you can apply, and there might be a discount in the beginning of October as well. A little bit of the specs. It has an aluminum frame with a 37 volt 8.7 amp hour lithium ion battery with a range of 20 to 25 miles. It has a 350 watt front hub motor that's capable of going 15 miles per hour. It has 3 gears. There is a push assist. There's gear 1, which goes up to 10 miles per hour, and then gear 2 goes to 15 miles per hour. It has a max slope of 15%. There is a rear shock built in. The brakes, the front is EABS. I think it just automatically slows down. And then the rear has a disc brake. It has 10-inch pneumatic tires. It has a multifunctional LED display. There is a front headlight. There is a tail brake light. And there's also this LED bar right here. It's IPX4 waterproof. The weight load is 264 pounds, and the product weight is 41.2 pounds. I've already unboxed it, but I'll show some video of me unboxing it again. These are the parts on the inside. We have a charger right here, and I'm going to pull out all the contents from inside the box onto this table. This was everything inside the box. Inside the bag we have the instruction manual, we have an Allen key, and this extension to fill up the tires. Here is the user manual, and I'm just going to go through page by page. You can pause at any time if you want to look at it in detail. So here's the table of contents, general information. Here's the parts that it came with, the diagram, display information, folding assembly, unfolding, inflate the tires to 30 psi, charge for 6 hours, usage, how to ride it, maintenance, and the specifications. A very unique feature about this scooter is the unlocking mechanism. It's this red circle right here. It says to unfold the scooter, lift the stem up slightly, then pull the red circle straightly. It is locked when you hear a click. I would pull the stem up a little bit, push this outwards, and then I heard a click, so we know that this is locked in place. I'll put the kickstand down so it supports itself. In order to fold the scooter, we'll pull up the red circle while pushing the stem forward, then fold the scooter. It's locked when you hear a click. So we'll pull this upwards while pushing the stem forward. And then I'm actually going to release the kickstand because it's easier to set down. And then I heard a click, so this has locked in place, and I can carry the entire scooter without it unfolding. In order to install the handlebar, there is a plug end on this side, and then there's one on this side. Make sure that you plug them together before putting the handlebar in place. I accidentally installed it without putting it in place and it wasn't powering on, so make sure you have this in place first. By default, this lever is pushed in. You'll need to loosen it and then push the cable through and make sure that this handlebar part lines up. We'll push the pin in and wiggle this down until this clicks. It did come with an Allen key. If you find that it is too tight, you can loosen these screws with the Allen key or your hands. And if you feel that it's too loose, you can tighten it with the Allen key or your hands, and then it should be fairly snug. So I think that is good. The charging port is on the front right side. There's a piece of rubber that covers it. So we'll take this end of the charger and plug this in here, and then we'll take the other end and plug it into the wall outlet. So when the battery's not fully charged, it's going to be red, and when it's fully charged, it's going to turn green, and it says to charge it for 6 hours. Here's a rundown of the handlebar. We have the left grip, we have the rear brake lever. This controls the rear brake disc. If I press the brake lever and hold it, it flashes 3 times. This flashes right here, and then this flashes as well. And as I continue to hold it, it'll continue flashing until I release it. Here's the bell, and you just have to push it in and let go, and it dings twice. This is the LCD screen. We have the throttle, and then we have the right grip. So in order to turn this on, we press and hold this for 3 seconds. It beeps. On the top, we have the speedometer in miles per hour. We have the battery level. We have the mode that it's in. Currently it's on gear 2, so in order to change the gears, we press this once. This is the push assist. This is gear 1, and it has a max speed of 10 miles per hour. And then if we push it again, this is the gear 2, which has a max speed of 15 miles per hour. In order to turn the headlight on, we would push this twice, and then the headlight turns on. And the instruction manuals said that there is a light sensor somewhere, and when it's bright, it will actually turn off, and when it's dark, it will automatically turn on. That's if the setting is on. So let me just turn it off by double pressing the power button. And for the cruise control, you're supposed to hold the speed steady for 8 seconds, and then it automatically engages and it holds that speed. And I believe pushing the brake lever will deactivate cruise control. If I press the thumb throttle right now, it doesn't work. I actually have to push the scooter to get it going a few miles per hour, and then I can push this down. So let me attempt to get this going by just pushing it on the ground. And I was able to get it to go to 15 miles per hour. And then to turn this off, we'll press and hold this for 3 seconds, and it'll turn off. I actually found out later that there's additional functions. If you click the power button 3 times, the LEDs turn off on the bottom. If you click them 3 times again, it turns back on. And then if you click it 4 times, it changes from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. And then if you click it 5 times, it actually disables cruise control. So that gauge went off, and it's back on. On the bottom, I see the rear shock, and it appears that it's not adjustable. This is testing the headlight. It's pretty dark right now. If I turn it on, it looks like that. And I thought it was kind of weird against the wall having this weird semicircle. But then when you're actually on the road, within the first 10 feet, it's pretty bright, and then it starts getting a little dimmer. Here's another view. It goes pretty far. It's like hitting the stop sign about 2 blocks away, and it's reflecting back. Here we are on a path, and I'm going to test the Wheelspeed WS1. So first I'll turn it on by pushing and holding this red button until this turns on. I'm going to test the different modes. The current one is the push assist. If I push this again, we go to gear 1, which has a top speed of 10 miles per hour. If we push it again, this goes to sport mode and has a max speed of 15 miles per hour. So going back to push assist, if I try pushing the throttle, nothing happens. I need to actually push the scooter like 2 miles per hour, and then if I hold the throttle as I am right now, it has a max speed of 3 miles per hour, and because I held it on for 8 seconds, the cruise control engaged and it's cruising at this speed. So let me switch it to gear 1. So gear 1, same thing. The throttle does not work until I push off on the scooter. And we hit 10 miles per hour. Going to gear 2. Let's come to a complete stop. There we are. And we hit 15 miles per hour. And if I hold this, there's that beep, and it's going to hold the speed until I either press the throttle again or press the brake. So brakes seem to work well, and they're adjustable as well. Right now I'm just going to test the brakes. I'll go to the max speed of 15 miles per hour, and they do stop. Overall, I really like this scooter. I feel like it's fairly quick for what it is. It has a max speed of 15 miles per hour and gets there in a few seconds. I like that it has the cruise control and 3 different gear modes, the push assist. So I guess if you're walking, you can use that function, and it'll go to 3 miles per hour. There's gear 1 that goes to 10 miles per hour, and then gear 2 that goes to 15 miles per hour. It's a very basic scooter, which is good. It just has the bell right here, 1 brake on the rear, a mechanical disc brake, and then I think it has like the electronic brake in the front too. I also like that it has this red pull lever right here. It's very easy to unfold the scooter. It takes like 1 second to unfold it, unlike some other scooters where you have to bend over and like pull this lever, and it takes like 5, 10, 20 seconds, and you're just like messing around with it. This one's pretty simple. I also like that it has these blue glowing LEDs on the side of the scooter. It's always on when the scooter's on, and then it has that rear brake light as well. What I also like about it is that it has a rear shock, and a lot of basic scooters do not have that. So it actually takes some of the shock away when you go on bumps. I think it's currently priced at $599, and there's a $130 off coupon at the time of this recording. The manufacturer told me that they're actually having a sale in the beginning of October, so I don't know what the pricing is on that, but you can check the description section below to see what that pricing is. So I think for like $470, it's pretty good compared to some other ones in that price range, because it has that rear shock as well and a mechanical disc brake in the rear. And overall, it feels fairly lightweight. I'm able to carry it upstairs without too much difficulty, and you can always pack it in your car if you need to go somewhere and then commute later. It's advertised to have 20 to 25 miles, and overall I think it's a very good scooter considering the promotional price compared to other scooters in this price range. So if you're in the market for an e-scooter, I would suggest that you check this one out. It's the Wheelspeed WS1. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like the video. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. Thank you guys, and take care.